I was given the prompt of who I admire most. Of course, the usual suspects came to mind, like my family, friends, and faculty. But for me, I knew exactly who my speech was going to be about. For the past year and a half, I have been a nanny for one family, so a few days a week I drove down to the elementary school, signed by my kids' names, and patiently waited. At 3:20, the car riders are dismissed, and I smiled as I looked to my right, knowing that one of the strongest people in my life is about to come running out from the first grade park. Before I could spot him, a little 8-year-old boy comes running towards me, shouting my name. His name is Colin, and he is different from his classmates. He was born with an extra chromosome in the 21st pair. He has Down syndrome. Although Down syndrome is the most common chromosome abnormality, most people never have the pleasure of meeting an individual that is intellectually disabled. From my experiences, I have come to the conclusion that we all could learn a few things from them. Now that I have spent numerous hours with Colin, I realize he is no different from you or me. If anything, he is finer than the rest of us, even with 47 chromosomes. When the weather is nice, of course kids are going to play outside, and when I'm outside with Colin, we don't even need any toys. He just needs a twig and he has a blast. We have all gotten to the point where we take the little things for granted, and because of that, we end up missing out on a great time. Sometimes people look at Colin in a funny way, or say mean things just because he is different from us. But does this stop Colin from enjoying life? Absolutely not. Colin taught me not to let those little things upset, bother, or anger me, because my time is better spent doing positive things than becoming irritated with something that would go away in a matter of seconds. Colin has an older brother named Tyler that he really looks up to. When Colin sees Tyler walking towards the door after school, his whole face just lights up. Tyler is always there for Colin, and sometimes he's the only one that understands what Colin needs. Every time I witness these interactions, I cherish my family more. They have always been there for me, even when I wasn't the most pleasant to be around, and they will continue to be there for me. Through my time with Colin, I have learned 3 vital lessons. Enjoy the simple things in life, even if it is just a twig. You never know when you're going to lose that, so use your time wisely. Secondly, if someone is being mean or rude to you, do not let their words bring you down. And lastly, love your family. Despite the fact that they can smother you at times, they are going to be with you whenever you need them. Colin proved to me, just by being himself, that life is in our hands. Colin was given an extra chromosome, but how I choose to see it is that trisomy 21 contains the genetic material for the bonus characteristics that Colin bears.